unlike some other players, I'm sure you were not shocked that you were named the team captain, but does it still kind of feel like something?
Yeah, no doubt. It's very appreciative to be voted and recognized as a captain. That's something I take very seriously. I think we all do. To be a captain is a tremendous honor. So, but we've got a lot of great leaders on this team. Guys named captain, guys not named captain. I think we've got a lot of great leaders and people who have influence and who all want the same thing, that's to win.
What do you make at this point of the preseason's over, right? That the guys that are sort of expected to play big roles. Darius didn't play, Shep didn't play, Kenny had one catch, Wandell, I forget what exactly his numbers are, but it wasn't huge production. What do you make that there was limited production from those guys with you during the preseason, and what does it mean going into the regular season?
Well, I mean, I think when you think about the preseason, you think about training camp, the whole part of, the games are certainly a big part of it, but practice and what we're doing every day here is huge also. So, I think when you think about that, I think, a lot of those guys made plays. Obviously, Shep, you said, has been dealing with his Achilles, but he's done a great job in the classroom learning the offense, and then, he's working back in now. So, that's been great. And all those guys have stayed on top of their stuff when they haven't been able to get out there. So that's been great. And these next couple of weeks are important for each one of those guys and for the offense as a whole to continue to build that chemistry. And, there's valuable work still to be done. So I think guys understand that, and, that's how we're going to approach it.
Davis's status, I guess, has changed a couple of times, probably this week, and go through different things. But just during the summer, did he sort of serve as a vision of what a quarterback can do in this offense once he gets his feet settled in it and starts to really be comfortable in it? This is his third year in the system. You've been in it since April.
Yeah. I mean, I think with how he played in the preseason and training camp, you see his comfort in the system, how well he knew it, and knows it. I think that was a big part of all of us, picking it up and learning it, and he was huge, has been huge for that process. So, he's got a great understanding of the system. I think you could see it on the field.
How much is he almost another coach in that room? I know that's something, he contemplated doing.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's a player. He sees it through a quarterback's eyes, but yeah, his experience in the system, he can look back on, certain plays or situations they've had in the past that, may be relevant to what we're doing now. And then, those references are helpful, and just, ways he's found to learn certain things or remember certain pieces of the system here and there, I think have been extremely valuable for all of us.
What's it like for you, just as a friend, to see Sills finally make the 53?
Yeah, I'm excited for him. He's had a great camp, and certainly deserves it, the work he's put in, and how well he's played through camp. So I'm happy for him, and looking forward to continuing to build this thing. Like I said, the next couple of weeks are an important time to work before we open in to the city.
With all that's gone on in the past couple of months, you didn't get the fifth-year option. Tyrod signed. People are wondering whether he's going to push you. It's over. I mean, training camp is over. You got a game. You're still standing. I mean, are you sitting there going, "Good, let's just play now"?
Yeah. I mean, I think. I think getting to playing football and playing real games, I think, is certainly something we all look forward to, and I've definitely look forward to myself. So there's been certainly a lot going on, and it's my approach has been the same, kind of in day in and day out, how I approach practice, how I approach each situation, and I'm looking forward to getting going, playing football.
Daniel, with Kafka calling plays, but Dable obviously brings an offense too and is involved. Is there anything different on the headset in the play calling aspect and conversation, like Is there more of a third voice in there than there has been in the past, or how clean is that operation?
It's been very clean. I think, all those guys are on the same page, and those are conversations we have all the time throughout the week. So everybody kind of knows what's expected going in. I think the communication there has been great.
What do you sort of think of the? I mean, Kenny played in that final preseason game. It was a little eye-opening to a lot of people. He's taken a lot of criticism this summer in general. What do you think when you hear that and when you see him on the field? What do you see?
Well, I mean, I think he's a guy who approaches his work, the right way every day. I think he comes in here and works hard. He knows what to do, and puts himself in a position to make plays. So, I got a lot of faith and trust in him to make those plays, and I've got to do a good job getting him the ball and helping him do that. So, I have the utmost confidence and trust in him, and I think I have a lot of respect for how he goes about his work and how he approaches it day in and day out.
Do you have to have a different mindset depending on who the receiver is? Like, is Kenny a guy you say, hey, I can not force the ball, but he's big, he's a guy who can go up and get it? Like, just in terms of when you're going through your targets and your progressions?
Yeah, I think that's you always got to factor that in. I think when you're throwing to certain guys, just like you would, if you got a speed guy, you trust him to run past a guy, in a certain situation, so you're going to throw the ball down the field. I think it's the same with a bigger guy who can go up and go get the ball. So, you got to have an understanding of that and how they're gonna make their plays and how they can help it.